Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 75 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. I am trying to figure out what I would like to build today, and I think I'd like to revolve it around a bit of a cow farm. I did promise you guys last episode that I'd show you iron golems and some of the cool things that they can do. They are a lot of fun to have with, and if you guys remember from many moons ago, I actually have a really nifty little cow spawner here. Let's see. Shard. Yeah, there we go. We've got one for Enderman, which I never really did fill up, but we're going to get to that. Don't worry. We've got to go over to the end and have a little fun with those guys. Creepers, cow, tier 5. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Soul Shard? Nice. So a tier 5 Soul Shard for cows. Now, I would probably like to get a few more of these guys because I'm thinking I'd like to show you guys one of my favorite items. So we're going to need some Corrupted Essence and some diamonds. And remember Corrupted Essence? Vile Dust, and Glowstone, okay? So, let's see. Do we have any of this Corrupted Essence stuff? Nope, but we probably do have some diamonds. I'm sure we've got a few of them laying around. I do want to visit over to my area here and see how my trees are doing. Nice, 497, and we've got 4 saplings left. That might be enough to get us over the 600-ish mark, but we'll see. Might have to go grab a few more saplings, but if we're terribly unlucky, I don't know, we'll see. I've only got 2 corrupted essence in here. All right, so we're gonna need some stuff. Let's see. So remind me real quick how to get corrupted essence. Vile dust, smelt. All right, we're gonna need to smelt about, I don't know, soul sand. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Put this stuff away. And while I'm here, I'll get some glowstone. Don't have any. Okay, should be some in here. Yes. Cool. And that'll get us the corrupted essence we need. Just because I'd like to get something really neat. I'm going to show you guys. Don't worry. It's a lot of fun. There we go. You go in here, and this goes in here, and we'll have a soul shard in about 10 minutes. No big deal. But for now, we can get started working on what's going to be a really cool farm. So I want to expand, probably trying to bait where I want to have all this stuff. I don't want it too close to my house. I might want to build a larger kind of pen over here for all the stuff to grow. So we might want to just relocate some of these cows and chickens. So let's manage that. We've got a fence or some fence parts around here somewhere. Oh, we've got a lot of fences somehow. Wow. Where'd I get all these fences from? I don't know, but I won't complain. They're annoying to craft. All right, let me build a pen. I will get a couple of the items I'm going to need here, and then I'll be back. Cool. See you then. All right, stage 1 of the build is complete. We've got an animal pen. Cool. So we're going to want to do all kinds of nifty stuff here. Basically, I want to have spawners for chickens, cows, and pigs. And this is more for fun than anything else. Obviously, we're doing all right on food, and if we were concerned about it, you know, we wouldn't be doing too much. But I want to build this because it's a lot of fun. Believe me, there's a really cool item we're going to get out of doing all 3 of these types of animals. And if you've watched my multiplayer series, you probably have a pretty clear idea. So let's go over here and plan it out. Now, I'm going to need some wool, I think. And I'm going to need lots of different colors of wool because I want to build something really neat. So let's see. How am I for wool? We've got all the different kinds here. I want to go over here and take a look. Probably none at all. That's not good. Maybe I should build a wool farm before I build all these other farms, because a wool farm is really going to help me with a lot of different builds going forward. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea. All right, give me just a minute here, guys. I need to track down some sheep. All right, so let's get a sheep farm in order to get a cow, pig, and chicken farm. That sounds like a good plan, right? So why do I want a bunch of different colored wool? Well, I want a bunch of different colored wire. So, or is it cabling? I think I might even have red power stuff hidden. There we go. So I want a bunch of different cables, okay? Cables are used for awesome things. You can make all kinds of nifty cabling contraptions in red power, as most of you guys are aware at this point. And for that, we're going to want a different color of cabling. All kinds of different colors are available. And, even further, we might need a bunch of wool in order to make this happen. Different colors of wool are used for different colors of cabling. Now, you can also, of course, dye existing colors with dyes, but where's the fun in that? None. I enjoy building things, and I want to build a contraption that'll allow me to have a bunch of different colors of wool. So let's put away some stuff for now. Don't need any of this stuff hanging about. Oh boy, we've got a bunch of wisps here. I'm going to have to take these guys down. Where's my weapons? There we go. Now we're talking. So I'm going to take care of these wisps, then I'm going to go get a bunch of sheep, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up a nice automated way to collect every color of wool available. Sound like a plan? Now, if you watch my multiplayer series, I'm going to build something similar to that, but I'm going to go through it a little bit slower this time for you guys who are newer to the series or maybe not familiar with how everything works, so we'll see. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be an extremely efficient wool collection system. All right, back in a few. So for temporary purposes, I'm going to use this as a holding pen for my sheep. Now, as we know, there are 16 different colors of wool, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to need 16 sheep. All right, just place down the orange portal. Let's fly around our age just a little bit here and see if we can't find ourselves a healthy amount of sheep. Now, if I can't find any here, I might go elsewhere. We'll see. But for now, oh, there's my very first 2. 1 and 2. How's it going, guys? Let me borrow you, and 2. Now, I don't need to get every color, because I can dye them, of course. So I just need, 16. And we're 3 down. So I'm going to go explore around a little bit more, and see if I can't find just a few more sheep. Oh, 4 down. Alright, if I can count correctly, I have now 16 sheep. Let's see, how'd I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Awesome! Closing the portals up. Now, let's build our actual sheep farm. For this, I'm going to need just a little bit more of the fencing, okay? Now, I'm going to build this in several stages, as usual. So let's grab some fences. I think a stack should be enough. And we'll place it right here next to our actual animal farm. So how I want to do this is 4 sets of 4 cubes, okay? So let's see. If I start here, I could do this, no, this, and then this, and then this, and that, and this, and that. And then finally we'd end up with something like this to here, and here, here. This will work. Yeah, that looks pretty fancy, right? So this is going to be our actual sheep farm. Now, the reason I'm using this design is, as far as I've been able to come up with, this is one of the most efficient designs you can manage. It's very compact on space, very small on resources, and very easy to build. And it does not require any maintenance. Other sheep farms that I've built in the past Let's Play seasons have required resupplying with the shears, a lot of space, a lot of terrain, a lot of materials. This is super compact and super efficient. You're going to see this in just a minute here. But basically what we're going to set up is the following. I'm going to grab some sheep, like you, and I'm going to place the sheep right here. Now, as I place him here, he will be able to get out. Okay, so what we need to do is 2 things, actually. We need to double up these guys. Okay, and then we're also going to need this. And the reason for that is now the sheep can't get out. Okay, sheep can't fit through the fences like I can. So right now, they should be pretty much stuck if they're placed in here. They won't be able to move anywhere. Okay, see how that works? Cool. It's also kind of neat looking. So, no, not you. There we go. And here. Cool, right? Look at that. Fancy looking. All right, so let me go get, let's put the sheep in position here. Then we're going to need 1 of each color dye. So we'll first put these guys in position. See? He can't get out. There's nowhere for him to go. But remember, this second block is important. With this moved, he can jump up 1 block. So make sure to have double blocks here, at least for now. But again, I don't want to put these guys in position just yet because we're going to have a little bit more to do before we're ready to put them where they belong. First, we're going to need some dyes. I don't even know if I'm going to say first. No, I don't need dyes first. I'm going to need the actual tools that we're going to use to shear these sheep. And for that, we're going to need some shears. I hope that made sense. So let's get some iron. Stack will do. We're going to need 4 sets of iron shears. Cool. And for this, we're going to use our one and favorite turtles. Okay. I don't have any turtles right now, so let's get some smooth stone. Do I have any of that? I do. And I've got some iron, and I'm going to want some chests. How am I for chests? Oh, good. I have just enough. I need 4 of them. I need 4 turtles total. Okay, so 4 chests, 4 iron, 4 stone. We're probably going to need a little bit of redstone. We'll just get 4 of that. And we'll also need some glass panes, which I'm pretty sure we should have enough of. Cool. So let's just do this right here. Ta-da, 4 turtles. Awesome. Now, turtle plus shears equals, you ready for this? Shearing turtle. Where'd I put those turtles? There they are. Turtle plus shears equals shearing turtle. Nice. Now we're talking. Cool. So now we've got 4 turtles ready to do some shearing. It's real easy. Just issue the turtle.attack command, and they will shear whatever's directly in front of them. Cool. The next thing I want to implement is ender chests. We've got 1 ender chest. We're going to need 3 more. So let's get ourselves some blaze rods. Let's get ourselves some chests. We're probably going to need more than the one that I've got here. We're going to need a few more. So let's get some wood out too. There we go. And I will craft up these ender chests and be right back. Alright, so stopped by this room to get some string, kill a creeper real quick, and now we're off to build our wool farm. Cool. So real easy design here. Just got to place down the turtle first, and we're going to write a real quick program. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. Okay, let's actually label the turtle first. So remember, if you label a turtle, okay, they don't have to be unique. I just like to do it that way. If you label a turtle when the turtle's broken and picked back up, he won't forget all his programs. Really important and nice. So on startup, we want to do the following command: while true, do. And this means just repeat over and over again. We're going to 4 times using for I is equal to 1 to 4, do. So 4 times execute the following: turtle.attack, turtle.turn right. Okay, so that means he'll shear, turn right, shear, turn right, shear, turn right, shear, turn right, and then he'll be facing the same direction again. Okay, and then we'll do sleep 60 seconds, and we're done. Okay, but instead what I probably want to do after we sleep is what's going to happen is he's going to pick up a bunch of different colors of wool, probably 4. So let's do another real quick function here just to make this nice and easy. We'll do a function called drop items. Okay, and what that's going to do is we're going to say for I is equal to 1 to 4, do. Okay, so we're only ever going to get 4 pieces of wool max. We're not going to ever get any more than that, in theory. So we're going to do turtle.select I. And what that does is the first time through it's going to select slot 1. The second time through the loop it's going to select slot 2. The third time through it's going to select slot 3. And the fourth time through it's going to select slot 4. We're going to say turtle.select I and then turtle.drop up, which means it's going to place whatever's in the current slot in the inventory above it. Okay? That's all there is to it. Now all we got to do is call that function. Drop items. Cool? Nice. So, if we restart this program, we'll see him spin around. That's all he's going to do right now. And he's going to try and put everything in the inventory above him, which will be an ender chest ready to go. What happened? We backlogged here? Oh, we must be. Alright, let me go see where my jam is in my inventories. I have to check into this. I did not expect any inventory backlogs. What is going on? Did I run out of space? I must have. Oh, look, we have a lot of backlog of all kinds of stuff. All right, let me deal with my backlog inventory here because that's going to be a problem for us very soon. All right, real quick bit of crafting later, and I made myself an ME chest with 16k of storage, and that should quickly get filled up, I think. Maybe not, we'll see. Did we clear out our chest here? Is it already cleaned up? Oh yeah, we're good. So what happened was we backlogged on some unprocessed gold and lead, but don't worry, that stuff will eventually get cleaned up and processed. Just got to give it a few minutes here, and we'll manage to get all that good stuff happening. So if we take a look downstairs, we'll see, our furnaces and, pulverizers are just a little backed up is all. That's because my sorting system is just that fast. All right, now that that's cleaned up again, back to building. So what's going to happen is, just to demonstrate this again, is we should wind up having this guy just spin around and harvest some sheep for us. So now, all we got to do is get 16 different colors of sheep, which means we're going to want 16 different colors of dye, which I'm going to manage with a minium stone. But first off, we're going to want, to make sure I have all the different wool colors covered. So let's get ourselves, I don't know, some roses. Sure. Do we have enough roses? I definitely do. Now we're probably going to need just a few other things like lapis. You can't convert, rose red to lapis. That would be a little OP. So we'll still have to do those manually, but no big deal. I will take care of this and be right back. Alright, so I've pretty much got all the colors I think I need here. Obviously I don't need white, because most of the sheep out there are already white, and I happen to already have a brown, which is good because that's probably one of the only dyes that is tricky to get and I probably don't have laying around. No big deal though, I just happen to be lucky enough to find a brown sheep out there. Cool. So let's go ahead and relocate all these guys and see what kind of fun we can have dyeing sheep and, harvesting them. Wahaha. So, simple matter. Just pick up a sheep. Come here, you. And plop them down in one of the positions. It really doesn't matter where you put them at all. Like, you can put it wherever you want. Just make sure it's inside there, like that. Cool. And then dye them. So we'll leave that guy as the white one. We'll even bring the brown guy over here too, just because I happen to have him already. So these two are already the colors that we want. Okay. And I'm going to demonstrate this whole program here in a minute with these different sheep. Okay. So there we go. That's 3. Come here, you. Porygon really helps with this. Oh look, the program's already running. Nice. So he just did exactly what I wanted him to do. Did you land in the right spot? I'm thinking no. There we go. So the program already did exactly what I wanted it to do. It's already running. I left it going before. Why'd you get down there in the 5th slot? That's weird. Alright, just to, be cautious with this and all, let's get back into this program. Come on, guys, out of the way. I'm trying to edit some code here. We'll go ahead and loop through 6 positions. Not sure how that brown wool landed in the position it was in, but there we go. There we go. Cool. And then he put all the wool away. Oh, I know what happened. Well, no, that shouldn't matter. Well, just to be safe, I'm going to turtle.select 1 at the end here, so that after it's done spinning, there we go, it'll go back to slot 1. See? So, he's doing exactly what I want him to do. And he's putting all the sheep's wool in there. Now, I actually didn't dye the sheep yet, so he kind of beat me to it. So I'm going to kill the program there. I'm going to wait for these sheep to regrow their wool so that I can dye them properly. And then I'm going to also put the turtle codes in the next 3 positions along with some ender chests and move all the sheep over. And I'm going to do all that off camera because that's going to be a little bit of boring grunt work. And you guys know how much I hate showing boring grunt work on camera. So I'll be back in a minute once all this stuff is taken care of. And just because I'm going to be doing this, paste spin put startup. So there is your startup code. That's the code that we're using for the sheep farm thing. So go ahead and grab that off paste spin if you're interested. I'm going to go paste spin get all this right now on the other 3 turtles. Hey, now we're talking. Look at that. These guys are all ready to go. All I got to do now is dye them. Real easy, as you would expect. Let's go make that happen. So we'll just make this guy green, purple, light blue, light gray, gray, pink. Doesn't matter what colors you go with as long as everybody gets a unique color. There we go. Look at that. Nifty little sheep farm. Alright, so now all we got to do is start up the turtles. Come here, you. Reboot. And then all the sheep wool goes right up top. Nice, right? And this guy can do the same. Start up, run. And the sheep, of course, standing on grass will regrow their wool eventually. And we have a nice automated way of collecting. Oh, this sheep is out of position. Look at that. It's real hard to get them in the exact right position sometimes, guys, so make sure that you've got them where they belong. And sometimes, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a Minecraft bug or whatever, but they appear to fall through the ground. I think that's just a visual thing, but I don't like the way it looks, so I try and fix it. All right, let's restart this guy, make sure we get the yellow wool this time. Yeah, we did. Cool. And then you as well, ready to go? Ta-da! Nice. And if we go visit our ME access terminal over here, we should see many types of wool starting to show up. Oh, dude, look at that. Nice. We've got all 16 colors ready to go here. Beautiful. So let's give this a little time to run, and we'll be back in a minute once we've got a few different colors. How's this thing doing? 552. Nice. 3 saplings. We're almost there, guys. Maybe next episode we'll be able to pull this thing off. We'll see. Just give it a little help real quick. There we go. 552 went up. Did I hit 600? 574. Not too bad. And I do want you guys to note that there's the chunk loading boundary line. So this sheep farm is within the realm of chunk loading. Awesome. All right, looks like a little bit of time has passed, and we've got some wool. Nice. I'm pretty pleased with that. So let's get also some red alloy ingots. How are we doing for that? Nah, it's red zicordite. Close. Red alloy ingots. That's what I'm looking for. So let's get these guys put together and get ourselves some wiring. I want the white insulated wiring, so it's real easy. Boom and boom. Nice. 24 of them. That'll do for now. We're going to, as I said, need more going forward when we get our chickens and pigs going, but this will hold us over for now. So let's go outside, and the other thing we're going to need is that shard, which I think I put away, cow shard tier 5, and we're going to need a spawner. Or what's it called? I forget. What's it called? The spawner? There it is. Soul cage. That's it. 8 iron bars. Do I have them laying around in here? Cool. Soul cage. We're going to want our soul shard. That should be everything we want. So let's go outside and see what kind of fun we can have with this guy. I'm thinking like right here in the center-ish. I think that's about the center. Looks good to me, right? Yeah, pretty centered. I'm going to place this guy 1 block below the ground. Now remember, we want to apply a redstone signal to keep it turned off, right? So let's make sure that's working for now. And again, we're probably going to tweak this a little bit going forward. Do I have any red alloy wire? I do. Good. Probably going to want a little bit of that as well. So again, we're going to want to tweak this going forward, but for now at least, we can get this thing going. So 1 block below ground should work. So we'll do this. We'll put the guy in there in a minute, but for now, we'll just connect this like so. There we go. Just for demonstration purposes. Cool. That connects. So with the cow guy in there, and let's try turning it off for a second. So when we turn off this, we should start seeing cows spawn. In theory. Maybe he doesn't like being underground like that. Is it on or off? Oh, look, there's a cow. Alright, let's, should we put him up 1 level? Yeah, let's put it up 1 level. And off. Gonna get, there we go, nice. Now we're talking. Cows are spawning. Ha ha! Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, so we've got cow spawn. Nice. Now, let's talk iron golems. So for iron golems, I'm going to need 12 spirit, 12 defense, 12 life force, and 12 of the sword aspect. Oh, that's a lot. How's this guy? This guy will get me 12. So that's that. That shouldn't be too much of a big deal. How about these guys? Ooh, that's a lot of wasted metal. How about the leather? Do I have any leather? I mean, I have a cow farm now, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. That's fire. Yeah. Let me go see if I can find myself some leather, because I'm pretty sure leather has a decent armor rating on it with not much else being wasted. Yeah, now there's plenty of waste there as well. Alright, we're going to have to find some defense that's not, you know, completely wasteful of aspects. I don't want to, like, destroy the flux. It's already pretty bad. But let's at least get the sword going in there. We need 12 spirit and 12 life. That should be some soul sand, which I don't seem to have any of at the moment, and some apples. 6 apples and some soul sand. I should just bring all my soul sand over. And I should go get more soul sand while I'm at it. And I believe this stuff, yeah, it's only 1 each. Okay, now I just need to find something good with tutamen on it. Alright, I'm being terribly wasteful here, but I just threw some iron leggings. It's going to be a lot of flux, but it's worth it for an iron golem guardian. Boom. Yeah, look at that flux just went, oh, what are you doing to me? It's alright. We'll live. Alright, so Iron Golem Guardian can kill things for us, which is fun. Just got to place him down anywhere nearby. Now, the cool thing about him is you can tell him, hey, I will protect this area from any hostile monsters. Nice. Yeah, I just realized I don't want a regular Iron Golem. That's not going to work for me because, as you see, they only protect you from hostile monsters. We want protection from all monsters, so we need to actually make a smart one of these guys. So we're going to need to get a smart upgrade. So that's not easy. Let's go ahead and make another one of these. Now I'm kind of annoyed that I did that. Oh well. Intelligence core requires a fire shard and some cognito. That shouldn't be too bad. Let me get this stuff going and I'll be right back. Alright, another terrible waste of flux. I'm probably going to get to the dangerous levels pretty soon here. If you guys see a ton of wisps next episode, you probably know why. Ooh, 595. We're getting close. Alright, Iron Golem. And this guy should be smart because I gave him the smart upgrade. And, nice. Now we can tell him what to attack. So, yeah, go ahead and kill animals for me, would you, buddy? Haha, look at him go. Awesome. Now, of course, because he is simply an iron golem, he's not going to collect the items that he, you know, gets from the animals, but we've got wooden golems for that purpose, don't we? Yes, sir, we do. Nice. So, I have a lovely little farm. Now, the sheep farm is going to continue running between this episode and next, and then we'll be back next episode where I'll implement and use some of that sheep. Obviously, I didn't use it at all this episode, but don't worry, we definitely will. Now, do I have any handy wooden golems laying around that aren't in use? Probably not. One of these days, I should just make like a handful of them. Yeah, I think I'm using them all. Might go ahead and do this between next episode and next. Might wait till next episode to do it. But long story short, just got to get myself a wooden golem over there and he can start collecting things. And then we're going to start having a lot of fun with all the drops and stuff that we get. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, does look like we have just wrapped up, hit the wrapping up point for the episode, so I do need to get going, but what we're going to do between this episode and next is probably, like I said, work on a wooden golem, then I will come back next episode, show you guys some cool stuff you can do with the food that you get from these cows. It's something a little Thaumcrafty. Again, if you've seen the single player series, you'll know what I'm talking about, but if not, you're in for a treat, a meaty treat, by the way. We've got a lot to do to get this farm up and running the way I want. I'm also also going to want to get some chickens and pigs. Now, you guys have seen me fill soul shards in the past, so I might go, just between now and next episode, off camera, roaming around in a couple of my worlds and get myself a chicken and a pig soul shard, and at least get tier 1 or 2. I mean, I've got this awesome void sword, so it shouldn't take me too long to at least get a tier 1 or 2, and once I've got that going, well, then I'll be in really good shape. I'm going to clean up my inventory right here. I'll even put my iron golem away. We'll get rid of all this junk. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff I have. Goodness. Even the iron can be put away. That's good enough for now. So yeah, like I said, got to get all that going. But then, once I've got all 3 types of animals, chickens, cows, and pigs, then we'll be in for a treat. Definitely cool stuff. So for now, though, like I said, got to wrap up the episode. So hope you enjoyed checking out the sheep farm. Again, it's definitely one of the most compact and efficient forms of sheep farm that you can build. I'm sure there's probably better ones out there somewhere, but I think this is pretty darn close to awesome. Hope you enjoyed checking it out. I know I did a little bit of programming this episode. Some people don't like that, but I figured it was small and short enough, and it was basic enough, and it was very brief. So hope it doesn't, upset too many people. Anyway, like I said, gotta get going. So, Direwolf20 signing off on episode 75. Hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy.